How's it going, taggers? It's Mad and welcome back to the channel and welcome to some more WZ-111 action, this time fully upgraded. And I retract my previous statement about this tank. It is actually a bloody good tank. It's just a stock grind. The 100mm from the 110 is a good little gun, but it just doesn't bang hard enough for tier 9, especially when you meet tier 10s regularly. Anyway, so also in this game, there's a WZ-111 on the enemy's team, and I'm going to kill him easily, not take any, well, hardly any damage, and he's going to call me out for cheating. And I'm afraid today is a sad day. I admit it, I'm a cheater, and I'm going to show you every single cheat I use in this game to be able to do over 3.5 times the hit points of my own vehicle in damage to the enemy team without hardly taking any damage in return. Right, so I've already used one cheat. Remember, I'm a top tier heavy tank and I'm not still in the spawn. How are the enemy tanks going to find me if I'm not in the usual heavy tank position? I know, so bad, isn't it? I should commit Harry Carey, shouldn't I? Cheating like that. Anyway, so move up into this position. This is a good little spot to use at the start of the game on here. If you get some aggressive tanks push down the railroad tracks quickly, remember the railroad tracks count as hard ground, so your tanks are going to be that little bit faster. Well, maybe not faster. If you can hit your top speed limit on medium ground, you still hit your top speed limit on the hard ground, but you will accelerate that bit quicker. So you normally find the tanks going down the railroad tracks, but not today. There we go. There's our opposite number. Bang! Only get a track shot from that range, but with this gun, I'm just pleased to hit him. Anyway. Right, so I've used one cheat already, but they know where I am now because I've been spotted. So they know I'm not in the spawn. Right, there we go. T29 at range. Big derpy gun, and of course, this is not a Russian tank. But I think China was a communist country at one point. So still a bit of Stalin approved with this tank. Yeah. Remember, the more you aim, the less you're going to hit. Right, so there's the opposite number. He's still over there. Right, Conqueror's coming in. Remember, still Stalin approved. So from that range, it hits and it flies true. Right, I know, is it a T29 down there, a stock one? There we go, bang. Almost the rest of his hit points gone. So now I'm sat out of range. They can't spot me from this range, and I'm just pumping damage out. I'll only be getting half the points for it, but killing tanks when they can't see you makes it a lot easier in the town. Right, so there was another cheat. Firing at tanks so it couldn't see me. Right, watch this. Tell the dude to follow me. I go around the corner. I take the hit. He's here. Bang one into him. IS-3 hits him, and now I ignore him. Much more important target to the front. So here's another cheat. Just because you've got an enemy tank right next to you doesn't really mean you need to worry about it. Right, watch this shot. Excellent shot. VKB, much more important target than the M103. Put a shot into him, set him on fire, and there we go. The M103 didn't take his attention off the IS-3. So by taking that move around that corner, taking a hit for this IS-3, we motivated that team just to clean these two tier 9 tanks up really, really quick. Yeah. Right, so here we go. Hacks engaged. I see my opposite number. I angle my tank. I hit his weak spot. And he fires and it hits my upper plate. Yep. That's some serious cheating there, boys. Angling your armour. Now what I'm going to do is go around him. Don't care if I take a hit. Now my IS-3 buddy comes around the corner, shoots him in the ass. He's messing up now. He's a one-shot. He misses me. Another cheat there. Somehow I magically managed to get him to not aim properly. Yep. So there we go. Loads of cheats. And another tier 9 heavy tank taken down. I only took one hit there. Well, I took more hits, but only one pen. Right, wait for it. Right, so I see bases under threat now, so another cheat. I looked at the map and I saw what was going on the map. There we go, cheater reported. Happy days. You know you've done a good job when someone accuses you of cheating. So what was the cheats I used there? Well, angled my armour, I aimed at a weak spot, and also by outflanking that equal tier tank, there's that same tank, I got him to turn, my IS-3 buddy came around the corner. He probably wouldn't have had a job penning the WZ anyway, but by getting the WZ to turn round and giving his strongest armour to me, the IS-3 had an easy shot into his ass, and we killed him in just a couple of shots each. Yeah, proper hacking. You should call me Neo from now on, fellas. Right, so I made the right move to come back. They're in the cap. I don't quite have enough gun depression there, so I had to push over a little bit more. Gives the Tiger a nice shot into my lower plate. But I'm here, I'm defending. I think the IS-3 came back with me, maybe. Right, Tiger over angles, go through, bang his ammo rack. He puts the building down, which makes it even much more easier for me. And he goes behind the last bit of building. He's running, but the WZ-111, lots of ones and a 4 is not a tank you run away from. Especially not in a Tiger. This is one of the fastest heavy tanks in the game. It's basically at tier 9, IS-7, I really think it is. The lower plate's not quite as strong, nowhere near as strong as... I know it's a tier lower, but the IS-7's lower plate at tier 10 is pretty strong, whereas the WZ's is pretty poo, to be honest. It's like paper. Right, now 110. Go for his lower plate and it pens. He's a one shot. Angle my armour, another cheat. He bounces off my tracks. Right, so I go for the ram. And it does nothing. And the team kill him. Yeah. I was sat there, I was like, what the hell? I've just rammed you, why are you not dead? But it appears the 110's probably just as heavy as the WZ. No idea. Anyway. Right, so one tank left. Will I get there in time? In fact, I know where he is. He's a long way away, so I'm going to skip forward. Right, so I'll skip forward a bit, fellas. Apologies, my throat's a bit sore today. If I don't sound quite as chirpy as I normally am. I think it's an IS-8 left, actually. Yeah, there we go. There he is. Aim for his engine. Need a fire. Fuel tanks. Bang. Burnout, please. Give me the kill. Yes. Another hack. Aiming for fuel tanks. Don't ever do it, fellas. It's so bad for the enemy players. Aiming for weak spots. Fuel tanks, engines, stuff like that. It's just going to ruin your reputation. Right, so there we go. 3 kills. 6,749 damage. Only a class 1 mastery though. A couple of those shots I fired down those railroad tracks, I would have only been getting half points for those. So that was probably just the bit I needed to get the mastery for this game. Anyway, there we go, fellas. I'm a hacker. I am so ashamed of myself. That's the only way I managed to do 3.7 times the hit points of my own vehicle. Yes, I actually worked it out because I'm that sad. Anyway, WZ-111 1.4, fully upgraded. I don't think it's as good at tier 9 as the 110 is at tier 8, but it's still a bloody good tank. Well worth the grind. Just hope the tier 10 is going to be worth the grind on the tier 9, if you know what I mean. Anyway, there we go, fellas. Give me your thoughts on my hacking. Do you hack yourself? And do you get any messages yourself? Anyway, right, cheers for watching. I'll catch you on the next one. See you later.